apocalypse.
Hello guys and welcome to my channel, and today we are playing Idling to Rule the Gods. So I've just uploaded a idle scaling video, so because I usually do that, I usually get a load of comments that come up in the corner here, so if that does happen, I'm so sorry about that. But honestly, I'm almost ready to rebirth, and I'm hoping this is going to be the last time I rebirth before killing the Tyrant Overlord Baal. So I'm hoping to do that in this episode, probably not today, so I'll be probably splicing two videos together, one today, one tomorrow, or whenever I'm about to kill Tyrant Overlord Baal. But I'm going to show you guys something. So before I rebirth, I'm going to wait till my mouse is under 87.5% on feeding, so that I can feed it and get a bit of growth from it, and then I can rebirth. But what I want to show you guys is my AFK. Currently I've got a 1.02 experience multiplier like I did the last video I did, but as you can see my power has skyrocketed. Now I could wait till I get 500,000 power, but it's costing too much for me to do, so I'm going to have to rebirth before I can get 500,000 power. Now once I rebirth, I should get a 0.04 added onto my 0.02, so I should end up with about 1.06 experience multiplier when I do that once I rebirth. Obviously I'm not going to rebirth now because obviously I could feed my pets in a sec. Usually if I'm about to rebirth and my pets have about a 90% like hunger, then I tend to wait until I've got it to the point where I can feed it. Otherwise it's just a waste, to be honest with you guys. I mean, you could rebirth if you want to, but I found waiting a little bit to rebirth can help you guys out a lot. Now, I do have 2 lucky draws that I haven't opened, but I'm going to wait till I get about 10 before opening them. And yeah, I've got 10 GP, God Power, which I'm really not sure what I do want to spend it on at the moment. Do I want to spend it on building speed or pet thingy? So I'm actually going to keep that for the moment, for the time being. Okay, this is taking forever, so I'll wait till that gets to 49 first, so I can make sure that all my pets are kind of, yeah. So we're going to feed all to full. I did have some strong food for my thing, so I'm going to feed all to full with free food because that's the only thing. Okay, so because of my pet multipliers at the moment, they're not doing very well because I've only got like 3 pets at the moment. So what I'm going to do is every time that I go into here, I tend to go onto my campaigns. I'll do a food campaign the first time I actually get in, or level them up a little bit before doing food campaigns. Rather than growth, because of growth you don't get a lot of growth for it, but if you do a food campaign you can get some food. As long as you use the food before you rebirth, then it should be alright, because if you got food here and you rebirth, you lose all your food unless you buy a refrigerator or get it through a lucky draw or anything along those lines. But to do that you get like a less than 1% chance of getting anything along those lines. So now I am going to rebirth, so boom, rebirth, yes, rebirth, and my clones are going up. Now, honestly, yeah, honestly, my clones are building up, which is fantastic. Again, like I said, I'm hoping to do the these gods, and I should get about 19-20. About 20 god power by killing Tyrant Overlord Baal as well. Should be. Okay, so we'll just cap some of these up as well. We'll do 2 of them. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, okay, yeah, so I think on my first one, when I got like before I got like 1.02, I must have had some power left over from 100,000, so I must have got like 125,000 power, and it's added an extra 0.01 onto my experience multiplier. So now I have 1.07, so yay! It should take me less time to get to where I was. Even though it took me like over a day to get where I was there. But what we're going to do is we're going to put some on here. Just let them do that for a little while. And then I'm going to put like 10 on each one. Oh, sorry. One thing I need to do though is I need to put some on there. I need to also put some on there. Cap that as well. Okay, so put like that and then ding. Ding all the way down to demon. So yes, that's good. Okay, we'll wait till we get to 500. Dong. There we go. And then now we can put like 10 on our pets. I don't like putting 11s on, so I just put a manual 10, and we'll press stats for all. Because I can't be bothered to go into every individual one and deal with it for the moment. So I'm just going to level them up as I can. Do a couple more levels, then pull them up to 20 for each one of them. Let's see. Okay, 500, 400. Can't do that. Okay, so again, do that. And we got quite some power on us at the moment. We can kill some of these gods if we want. And we'll do finger flick. Usually I like to click them all on my own, but we'll do finger flick to see what that was. Boom! So we got to Luna, and we also got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 god power actually, yeah, almost there, close. So 19 instead of 20, so I should end up with 29 god power. That's if I do kill Tyrant Overlord Baal in this one. I'm hoping. I really am hoping, because I do want to go into some challenges, to be honest with you guys. Obviously, the challenges are done when you kill Baal. How many god power you earned on average per hour since 4 days and 12 hours. You can reset this timer on the statistics page. Okay. Still little struggling with this. So I need 11, so come on, yeah, okay. So I just keep going into here and doing what I need. Again, I'm not focusing on the firing speed at the moment, just my clone HP and my clone count, until I can get to 65-30 there. Oh gosh. Gosh, this is going to take forever. And I haven't even unlocked that yet. Okay, so let's pets right here. Let's put our pets up to 20. This isn't the most efficient way to level your pets up, to be honest. The most efficient way is actually buying this little thing, pet half stats. But you got to keep going in and pressing half stats on it after you've leveled up. So that's something that I really do want, but it's 100 GP at the moment, so I might do a challenge first before buying that. Just depends what happens. Okay, I should put something on here, so I should put about 3,000 on here, so that I don't go too overboard with putting things on here and needing to put like clones on here. Oh, also with the lucky draws as well, and like some of the stuff that you can get on the lucky draws have like under a 1% chance of getting. You can get 100 GP, refrigerator, crystal slots, which we'll probably be going through later on, and then you can get stuff like pet tokens as well. If you can't be bothered to accumulate these pet stones right here, you can get pet tokens, but again, it's under 1% of actually getting anything. That's why I'm waiting until I get about 10, so that at least then it seems like I'll get a lot. Even if I don't get a pet token or 100 GP or anything along those lines, it's still nice to accumulate some of them. But they take like 24 hours to do unless you're buying one of these, which I don't really want to do. Now with the pet stones as well, you can get a refrigerator that way. So if we trade, you can get a refrigerator that way, so you don't lose all of your food. I mean, if you want to do that, I'd prefer to go for the pet token for the moment. Improve next stat as well, you can. I think... okay. Auto select camp. Okay. Right then, so you can... okay, CC creation token. Class change token. You can change classes of Baal pets without additional cost or loss. And then some of the okay. A pet trade pet. Okay. Okay, so we have seen that. So we'll put this up. 2 more. So stats for all. We'll see if we are... okay, so all my pets can do 40 at the moment. And while that's doing, we'll look at doing a food challenge. So you can hover over it and it'll tell you pretty much what you can get. I don't want to do a 12-hour challenge. I want to do like a 2-hour challenge. Okay, so I won't get a lot for the mouse. So... mouse for 90%. Okay, so I'm not going to put the mouse in, but I am going to put like the egging and the thingy, and I'll pull it on for about 4 hours. So I will get a chance of getting a strong food and a chance to find puny food. And the same thing with that, although 36 chance of finding a mighty food obviously means that I probably won't find a mighty food. So we'll put them onto here and we'll start them off on a 4-hour. While I put the mouse onto, okay, gain 80 levels. You see the pet good campaigner in the party. Do I want to put them into a leveling or do I want to put them into an item? Actually, I'll put level so then I can actually put them into an item at the moment. So we'll do 4 hours for that as well. Okay, let's kill another god. Bam! There we go. It's now Jupiter, Odin, Amaterasu, you know, Kotilai. You know, I shouldn't really start trying to pronunciate these names because they're not working out for me. Oh gosh. So we've got them here, which means we've got our things right there. And then we'll go down like here. I put on next on, and when they go all the way to the bottom and unlock the might tab, which I'll probably be talking about further on in this video. Once I do that, then I can start putting, turning that off and then putting the caps on all the way to where I've capped 1 and doing, you know, what I do best, which is hardly anything. But anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'll see you all soon in a bit. Ta-ra. And we are back. So I did say once I've unlocked might, I would come back. But I just want to say that if you are lucky enough to get a pet token, then using that pet token on either anything from the donut to the FSM is going to be your best bet. And the reason for that is because these pets between the donut and the FSM can only be unlocked with pet tokens, whereas other pets can be unlocked with special conditions and killing certain gods. So those are going to be the ones that you're going to want to use your pet tokens on. Now honestly, if you're going to use your pet token, I would suggest using it either on the robot, because as you can see, the physical growth, the mystic growth and the battle growth is quite exponentially high. But if you're going to do the thingy, then FSM is going to be your best bet as well, which has a mystic growth of 9001. The reason why you're going to want to pick the ones with the highest growth is because when you unlock challenges, there's going to be a challenge called the Day Pet Challenge, which means that the higher your pet multiplier is, the more god power you will receive and more benefits from it. So being able to unlock either of those will help you exponentially. So one more thing before we go into the might is on my last rebirth, I actually went all the way down to Earth-like planet. I did have to buy auto missile creations, which I have got on just so that I can get to mountain. Once I got to mountain and done that, I'll probably start going and building stones. But I only do it up to there so that it just helps me out. But I did actually get quite a bit of divinity, and I went down as far as I can. I got a planet, and then I unlocked it spending one of my planets, and then I've upgraded it so it is a level 1 planet. So I've got an ultimate being, which is the Planet Eater. That's something that I'm really going to need for challenges, especially if I'm going to end up doing the Ultimate Bull challenge as well, because I know that it'll kill my clones quicker than sorry, one second, I can't do characters. Okay, kill my clones quicker than I would if I was trying to let my monsters kill them. So I'm going to try and upgrade it to at least a level 2 before starting any of my challenges. But yeah, so we are going to go up to our might skill. So once you got trained on Dimension X, you will unlock might. So the first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to turn next stuff off. Sorry. Okay, let's see which one. I'm going to do fly to the moon, all them onto 100, and then I'm going to cap that one because I know that's capped at 1. But I like to cap the one underneath so I can keep my eye on how much it goes down. So just do this, and because I got them synced, both my physical and my skills will sync up together. I'm not sure why you wouldn't have them synced up anyway. If there's a reason, please tell me. So I've done that. Okay, so with might, if we go into our might tab, we got total might. Now my total might is 702, and that's from previously going into and doing might. Now the issue with this is because I think it's like every 4 that you make of one of these. So you can make one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these, and then you get a plus 1% in that bracket on top. So until I actually build 4, I will get a 1% on top. Obviously the higher that percentage, the better it will help you on killing gods. So I am going to go onto my divinity generator. I am going to steal these things off here. I'm going to steal them off there, and then I'm going to put them into my might. So make sure that you got all your clones in at the moment so that your might tends to go up. God power, yay. Being able to kill gods, which is fantastic. You know, we want this as much as possible. So I got 176 at the moment. Obviously, the more levels you put into it, the longer it takes. But what I would suggest is, even if you don't use it too much, if you at least try and put like 10 levels in each and every single one, including these. I've only put 10 in these because these seem to take longer than these ones right here. Oh, sugar. I started on the second one. But this is why you want to do it, is because even if you put like 10 levels in each one, you get about 20% or whatever it is, and that 20% can help you. I put 30 because usually I tend to leave this on overnight and I let it do its own little thing. Building speed doesn't work on this, so you know, regardless of how much your building speed has gone up, it will not speed up the process. The only way it speeds up the process is if if you've upped your capped clone. So currently my capped clone is at 99,999. Further down the line, I'm probably going to buy 100,000 clones, which means that I get double what I've got, and then I'll put it in, and then it'll double the speed that I'm in using this. And that's exactly what I've been trying to do. I do want to do that, as in I want to buy, like, increase your maximum clone by 100,000 instantly. Also increase your subcast by 100,000. So if I was to buy that for 250 god power, which is a massive amount, then that will end up being 199,999. Which is what we want, to be honest, but that's a lot. I mean, I could do 25. But it just seems like, no, I'm not going to do that. But obviously, you can also get 1,000 instantly, which caps your thingy at 1,000. Not sure why you would want to do that. I probably would do that as well. You know what? Screw it. I want to get 100,000, so it's like even. I know I spent 1 god power on it, but you know what? I really don't care, because I don't like even. I don't like odd numbers. So, but anyway, another thing is if you got your next stat at, like, let's say for example 10, you started here and you've left that out, it'll go all the way down to this. Once it gets 10 there, it'll go back up to here and do 10 here before taking all my clones off. So yeah, that's exactly how you work it. I've also been trying to do this. Obviously, as you can see, it's absolutely slow. Let's cap that. Absolutely slow, but I'm progressing as much as I possibly can on it. And also, I haven't even done that. So with the gods, currently I'm still on here, but I need like 70 sextillion in order to kill it. But now that I've unlocked Might, I've got this Unleash Might. Now, it's really good because the more you have in these things right here, not only these, but this as well, especially this percentage, will help you with the Unleash Might. So if I unleash my Might and I try and kill this, as you can see, I can kill it. Because obviously, as you can see, my power level went up to about 300,000. But obviously, the longer you put your Might up, so the longer these are up, or the more these levels are up, the longer you have to actually use it, because obviously if you don't have them up, it's just really annoying. My pets are still off on my campaign. It's taken me 2 hours. 2 hours to unlock, like, Might, the Might skill. Like so. Although, like I said, I tend to just let it run. As you can see, that's 866. Cap it 864. So it is good when I go to bed and I can actually wake up in the morning and see how many levels that's gone down. I'm trying to cap them all at 1, but I don't know how long that's going to take, because it's taken so long to actually do that. But I've capped this under 20,000. So what I tend to do is, if I'm going away for so long, or like 2 hours or something, I'll put like 20,000 clones in this and just let it go down. Every time it hits 13,500, it'll go to the next one, as long as I have next stat on, and it'll just keep doing that until it finishes. And at least then, if I got 20,000 clones in there, I know that I'm still gonna hop one hit wonder that. So it also does it with this special, this auto mode as well. So if you are offline, and let's say for example you did offline for 9 hours, every 9 hours you get like the max extra speed, which is about 300% for 3 hours, and it will help with this one as well. So I will be going offline. I tend to leave it on. I don't go offline for anything, but I will end up having to go off if I want to start one of the challenges, which I know which one, but we'll see about that. And then we've got this, which we're still on river. I'm just waiting for mountain to finish. So I've got number 2 on, so it'll hit that number for how many I've created, and then it'll go on to the next one. If I press the 1 and I bought like 500, it'll go to the next one, because obviously because I got more than 240, it'll think that, yeah, you've already done it, so next one. And then we'll press off on that one, so that, yeah. But as you can see, my creation speed for mountain is absolutely terrible. I mean, it took me, how long did it take me? 4 minutes and 21 seconds to do an Earth-like planet. And I've got to do a sun, which is going to take 8 minutes and 42. Solar system, 17 minutes and 25. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's going to be quite difficult, if I'm honest with you guys. But we can do it, if we're being curious. But anyway, that's all I'm going to show you guys for this. I'm just going to try and get as far as I can on this, and I will be back as soon as possible. And welcome back. So honestly, we are going to be killing Baal. I've got up to almost 3 octodecillion in my power level, but I just wanted to show you guys my carry mountains. Currently my carry mountains was maxed at 820, I haven't moved it, so if I press cap, we'll go down and see how far we've actually gone down. So boom! So almost 400, so 398 we have gone down on carry mountains just by doing this. What I would suggest is making sure that your special auto is on, so that it does all your skills. If you don't have that on, then these skills and physical skills will not go down at all. So my AFK is under 100,000 power. I could stay in the game for another like hour or so to make sure that goes up to 100,000. But I'm not going to do that, because obviously I want to be able to kill Baal for you guys, and I didn't really want you to wait. So that's exactly what we're doing. So with my might, as you can see, we've got 30 on the top tiers, and then the usable skills we have all on 10. So we should have a really good might on this one. So we'll see. So obviously to kill him we need 7.8 octodecillion. We haven't got that, and without the might we're not going to be able to do it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And unleash might, fight, yes, okay, and then we'll fight people, and we are definitely not going to kill him, because we need like 1.062 decillion. Yeah, these numbers are getting really crazy, to be honest with you guys. But to be honest, trying to do P-Balls, obviously there's P-Ball 1, version 2, version 3, and so forth and so forth. But the first thing you're going to want to do once you kill Tyrant Overlord Baal for the first time is go to the pets. And we're going to unlock Squirrel, because obviously Squirrel is unlocked every time that you kill that. So we're going to unlock it. Yes, we got an extra pet, an extra loyal pet on our side. And if you press unlock with the rabbit, you need to kill P-Ball version 5, and then that's version 10, version 15, 20, and it goes up to about, I don't know, 66, 55, 60, 66. It goes up to 66, to be honest. P-Ball 66. I don't know whether there's any more gods after 66. I'm assuming there is. But you get pets every 5 levels, apart from 60 and then 66, which is between 6 levels. So we're going to go on to our rebirth tab, and as you can see, we can rebirth with quite a bit of good stats. So our physical from what we got now is 109% more. Mystic 166, 161 for battle, and 27,506 for creation. But I have noticed that I am not getting very good on my monuments, so I'm going to have to put building speed up for some. I am going to. So I'm going to wait till I get about 40 building speed before. No, sorry. 40 god power before I upgrade my building speed by 140%, which should help me further down the line. So we have unlocked the challenges because we killed Tyrant Overlord Baal for the first time. We've also unlocked the Baal Slayer, which I'll probably be going through soon. But anyway, we're just going to do this. So challenges, we're going to go into the challenges, and obviously most of the challenges will be locked until you do certain requirements. So at down here, I've got to have a planet level of 5 to do the Ultimate Universe challenge, and then this one I've got to at least finish one Ultimate Universe challenge, and so forth and so forth. So if we press all, we can go through which ones that we can go through. So we got the Double Rebirth challenge, we got Ultimate Baal challenge, Clone Build-Up challenge, Ultimate Artsy challenge, and then the Day Pet challenges. Honestly, the day pet challenges are really good if you've got pet half stats. Otherwise, then you gotta try and go in. It's kind of hard to do it. So I'd wait till you get pet half stats before doing the day pet challenge. But what we're going to be looking at is the reset GP, either the Ultimate Baal challenge or the Clone Build-Up challenge. A load of people are going to probably tell you not to do the Ultimate Artsy challenge because you have to at least be in here for a minimum of 18 days to get a turtle and a pet token for each one. So I think the first one you get a so the first one you get a turtle pet, but you have to be in the game for 18, or be in this one for 18 days. And then the second one, you get a pet token, but you've got to be in for 18 days. If you're not in for 18 days, at least this is what I think, what I've read up, if you're not in for 18 days and you've got the turtle pet, it'll take the turtle pet off you. If you end up doing the second one, you know, before 18 days. So, best to stick away from that one. I will be doing it further on in the future, but not right now. But what we're going to probably do is the Ultimate Baal challenge or the Clone Build-Up challenge. So the Ultimate Baal challenge is pretty much like a reset, which does 2 rebirths in a row, resetting your multipliers to their starting value. It will also revert your maximum clones to 1000 starting value and your total might to 0. Additionally, you will lose all your crystal power, god power and god power stats. After this challenge is finished, you will get everything back but your multipliers back. The god power you spend in this challenge will also be given back. You can't use lucky draws in this challenge, and the pet multipliers are also locked, which means you can't use your pets to increase your stats. You can't use lucky draws, and also it pretty much restarts you from the very beginning. And the same goes for the Clone Build-Up challenge, where you can't use lucky draws. You can't buy clones in this challenge. Well, you can buy, like, you can upgrade your soft cap, but you don't really want to do it on here. But you can't automatically get as many clones as you possibly can by buying it through the GP shop. And it's pretty much the same thing, it pretty much resets the game. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a good thing, but considering, depending on how much you've tried, let's say for example, okay, let's go out of here, challenges. Because of my physical, I've got far on my physicals and my skills and stuff like that. It won't take me as long to get back up to where I was if I do the Ultimate Baal challenge or the Clone Build-Up challenge. It will mean that I start with a 0% creation speed and a 0% building speed. But once I've finished it, regardless where I am, it'll go back into this from where you left off on that challenge. So it does seem a little tedious doing these, but you will get quite a lot. I mean, with the Clone Build-Up challenge, If you do the Clone Builder challenge, it will take about 5-6 days depending on how you do it, and you will receive 20,000 clones and 30 chocolates. And each challenge will give you one added onto your might. So when you unlock the might tab, you get one on each individual one, which is fantastic. And then the Ultimate Baal challenge, you get the Crystal Factory, which is something that we're really going to want. These are the first two ones you should go for. The Ultimate Baal challenge, pretty much you should go for once you kill Tyrant Overlord Baal for the first time. But I'm going to give you guys the option. So you have 24 hours once this video is released to tell me whether you want me to do an Ultimate Baal challenge or a Clone Build-Up challenge. The thing why I'm saying that is because I need to be offline for at least 9 hours to get my 3 hours creation speed, and once I do that I'm going to come in and do a challenge, so at least then I'm not starting from the very beginning. I've got 300% creation speed for like 3 hours, which should help me out a heck of a lot. Now if I'm doing the Clone Build-Up challenge, I probably will do it all in one video, which means that it probably take me about 6 days to upload another video on that, or I will be doing the Ultimate Baal challenge, but I will do it in parts, so part 1, part 2, part 3, or however long it actually takes me. It'll probably take me about, I don't know, 12, 14 or even more days, depending on how far I can actually get into here. So it's entirely up to you guys what you want me to do. The only thing I will suggest is, if you're going to do a challenge, make sure everything is green. Because if you don't, and you got them all and you've rebirthed, and then you go into a challenge and all your stuff is red, it will take away the foundation that you've built on. So you'll end up with less stats, or less. It won't be as quick if you don't do a challenge when all of them are green. So just make sure that you do that. Like I said, you've got 24 hours to tell me whether you want me to do an Ultimate Baal challenge or a Clone Build-Up challenge. Clone Build-Up challenge, I really want that 20,000 clones, but obviously I've got to do an Ultimate Baal challenge at some point, so it's entirely up to you guys what you do. If you guys don't, or if there's a tiebreaker, I'm gonna have to decide instead. But hopefully you guys will thingy and you get 30 chocolates, which is really good. Chocolates. I still haven't got my AFK currently up, so I need to do that as well. But at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebirth and just keep playing this until you guys actually mention what you guys want me to do. And once you guys have mentioned what you want me to do, then I will do a challenge for you guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you guys want to message me away from YouTube, I do have a Facebook and Twitter. I don't use them as much as I use Discord, so if you do want to talk to me on Discord, then send me a little ad, just say that I've added you on Discord. I am actually really what's the word for it, I am actually really, oh, what's the word for it, you know, when your mind's gone blank. I am actually really oh gosh, thingy on it, as in I do go on it a lot. I don't, you know what, my brain's gone dead. I do go on Discord a lot more than I do on Facebook and Twitter, so you know, Discord is going to be the best place to actually contact me, whether you want to talk to me about any of the games that I play, or just want to talk to me in general, then that's entirely up to you. Also, I do have a Patreon account, so if you want to add me on Patreon in helping support my channel, in making better quality videos, put more content on my channel, and just overall supports me, then the link will be in the description below. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon. Ta-ra.